Okay guys, I'm just doing a quick video in regards to changing or flushing your hot water tank every once a year. If you don't, you're gonna end up with a lot of sediment, calcium buildup at the bottom of your hot water tank, and that's gonna cause problems in regards to, overall longevity and usage of your hot water tank. It'll take longer to heat, which will cost you more gas or electricity depending on how your hot water tank heats itself. Okay, to start, what you need is a hose, which I have here, a little bucket to catch the water in, just to see the sediment and how dirty your tank is. Of course, this is from after I flushed the whole tank and then kind of purged it, turned the water supply on and off. So yeah, what you're gonna need is your hose, little tank. You're gonna need a flathead bit depending on what kind of shutoff you have on your expel valve. First things first, you're gonna connect the hose. So you want to connect the hose like so. Then you want to find the drain in your utility room, and you'll be draining into that drain. Or if your hose is long enough, you can reach it to outside. But I just decide to do the drain thing, just my preference. If you have an electric heater like myself, you'll have to turn off the power supply. So you'll go into the breaker, which I have right here. You'll turn the breaker off, make sure it's off, make sure you have no power, because you can electrocute yourself very badly to the point of it killing you if you're messing around with this kind of stuff. If you're not comfortable with this stuff, I would recommend hire a plumber, of course. So you'll also need to turn off your water supply. So this is for the draining. You're going to allow your entire tank to drain completely. Next thing you'll need to do is turn your hot water on completely and open the valve. You're going to need that open so that when you're draining your tank, you allow it to drain easy, and the tank will fill up with air. So guys, after you let the tank completely empty, what you're going to do now is that little valve there, you're going to, of course, close this off, and then you're going to turn that valve, open the supply line, open and close, and what you're going to be doing is stirring up any sediment that's down on the bottom, and you're basically going to be flushing that out. So after flush it a couple times, you'll be turning that back off and then draining it again from here. Now, if yours is like mine, that hasn't been done for 5 years, you might have some sediment stuck at the very bottom in that little hole there. I'm not going in here because it's wet right now, and I only have my socks, of course. But if yours is clogged, you can take a little flathead screwdriver and stick it in there. Obviously, you're going to need a water jug or a reservoir of some kind where you can catch the water. Open and close the valve there, and you'll see sediment and big chunks of rock start coming out. Those are just calcium. So yeah, basically after no more calcium is coming out, then you're basically flushed. You can turn the valve closed, turn the supply line on. Do it slowly because you don't want to disturb or rupture any lines. There's a lot of PSI going through your main water valve, so do it slowly. Turn that on, let the tank fill up. Now, in your faucet, you're going to be hearing some hissing. That's normal. That's just air escaping. You want to let that air totally escape out before you shut your taps back off to allow all the air to get out of the tank. You don't want any air trapped in the tank or your lines. You turn that off once it's all said and done. This is the sediment that I got from mine after 5 years of not doing it. We just bought this house, so I'm taking it on the conditions of the house that there was a lot of maintenance to be done. So I was guessing that the water tank was never ever done. So, I mean, after 5 years, you get that. It's pretty heavy. So after all of that is done, after you cleared the lines from the air, your taps are running normally, your main water is back on. Now what you're gonna do is turn your pilot light back on. I don't have a pilot light on this particular model, but I can't demonstrate that. So on this one, it's an electric. You see that cord there, that wire? It's all electric. So what you're gonna do is you wanna wait 3 minutes at least before you turn the breaker back on. But what you're gonna do is just find your breaker, turn it back on, and your water tank should start heating itself, and then you're done. You basically can lavish and wait till the next year when you should flush your hot water tank. But it's recommended to do this every single year. If it's really bad, every 6 months. If you have a hot water tank and it hasn't been done in 20 years, I mean, you should probably do it every 3 months, because you'll be flushing out a lot of crap and it's going to take some time to flush it all out. So it's going to take a lot of time. It took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to do this. I mean, I had a little bit of fun, a little bit of water park action there, but all in all, we got it all done. That's a wrap.